Welcome everyone to our Essential Wellness Healthy You Cleanse. I'm Dr. Josie Schmidt, and I am excited to show you all the supplements that you're going to be working with for the next 30 days during our cleanse. So these 5, and then our essential oil lemon out here, we like to call the foundational supplements. These are the ones that you're going to work with all month long. So you're not going to be changing these. These are going to be in phases 1, phases 2, and phases 3. So we like to break down the cleanse into 3 phases. And during those 3 phases, there's only a few things that you're going to change. You're actually going to keep all of these things the same. So it's really very simple. And before I go into explaining why you're taking them and why they're so great, I just want to let you know I am so proud of you and excited for all of us who are doing this, because this is such an easy and gentle cleanse, and we can work it into our life no matter what is going on. And we are having 3 different levels for everyone, whether it's level 1, 2, or 3 with what you're doing with your food and your lifestyle in terms of how you are going to bring these supplements in. You can bring it into your life and you can do this cleanse very easily. So let's get started. This is what we like to call, these 3 right here are the Lifelong Vitality Pack. It's 3 different supplements. We have the VMZ, the Omega, and the Alpha CRS. So these 3 together constitute what we like to call the LLV, which stands for Lifelong Vitality. These are really your foundational supplements for helping your whole body to be nourished and supported to be able to do the cleanse. One of the things that we find is incredibly important is at a cellular level that our body has enough nutrients and the right cofactors to be able to actually do the work, that spring cleaning that we talk about, of getting out the toxins, of going through the metabolic processes that your body needs to go through to be able to be successful and have a great cleanse. These 3 are the largest foundation in that. So we want to be consistent in taking these. So the way you're going to work with these is you want to be taking them at the full dose, which is 2 capsules of each of these 3 bottles twice a day. So that's a total of 4 capsules of each of the 3 for each the day's dosage. And our suggestion is to take 2 of each of them with your breakfast and with lunch. You want to take them with food. That's definitely the best way for your body to receive and work with them. And so these will be that foundation of taking 2 of each of these 3 with breakfast and lunch. Now, before I go on to the others, I want to highlight our foundational essential oil, and that really is lemon. You can use other citrus oils like tangerine or orange or grapefruit, but lemon is the first one we say if you're going to start with. This is the best one to just go and start with. And they all work similarly, and the main thing that they're helping is to help support your liver with its process. And the liver is really the organ in the body that does so much of the processing of our toxins, our hormones, and many things that we're taking in and eliminating them out of the body. So really, really important to be supporting our liver. And the lemon oil is doing that. So the basic guideline for the lemon oil is to be taking 1 to 2 drops in about 8 to 12 ounces of water, and doing that 5 times a day. So then if you say 5 times 1, that's 5 drops a day, or 5 times 2 drops, that would be 10 drops a day. Another way to look at it is to take your basic weight, mine's about 150 pounds, and take that in half, and so that's 75, and drink that amount in ounces, so 75 ounces of water. That's actually a lot. That's a little bit more than the other guideline. And be working with about anywhere between 5 to 15 drops of lemon oil daily in that 64 to 75 ounces of water. Okay, hope that makes sense. We'll be talking more about water with Facebook Lives and such, because it's really important. Okay, the other huge foundation is Terrazyme. Terrazyme is a digestive enzyme, and this is going to support your body in healthy digestion and also anti-inflammatory. So we're going to use it in 2 different ways. The guideline is to take 5 capsules a day. That's a lot, but you're going to be spreading them out. So the idea is to take 1 capsule in the morning on an empty stomach before eating, and at bed, before going to bed again on an empty stomach. And when you take these enzymes this way, you're helping your body work against inflammation and breaking down any excess proteins and that might work against our body having inflammation. So that's really wonderful. And then when you take 1 capsule with each of your 3 meals, that is when you're taking it and it's working a different way in your body to help with digestion and aiding you to really be getting the most out of what you're eating. So those are the 5 times to take it, 5 times a day, the Terrazyme. And then Zendocrine. Zendocrine is a beautiful complex of herbs. So it's not essential oils. It's actually an herbal complex, and it is there to really support your detoxification pathways. We like to call them emunctories. And we're going to talk about that too, because we, naturopaths, love talking about those emunctories and our detoxification pathways. So this guideline is to be at the base taking 1 capsule with breakfast and dinner. We'll give you a couple guidelines about how you might want to take more of that and why you would, but the basic guideline is to take 1 twice a day, breakfast and dinner. And so all we're doing with phase 1 is adding in 1 more thing. We're adding in the Zendocrine soft gel. So don't be confused. There's 2, it's confusing. There are 2 supplements called Zendocrine. One's the herbal complex and one's the soft gel, okay? This is different because this is essential oils. These are herbs in the dry form. This is essential oils, and they're different essential oils coming from different herbs, but doing a similar thing, supporting your detoxification pathways, mainly your liver, your kidneys, and your heavy metal liberation as well, potentially. So we're going to be using this to really get the detox part of the cleanse rolling and going, and this is going to be in the first 10 days. So we break down our phases in 10-day increments. Phase 1 is the first 10 days, phase 2 is day 10 through 20, and phase 3 is day 20 through 30. So in your first 10 days, you're going to be working with all of these, plus the Zendocrine 1 capsule twice a day, along with the Zendocrine complex 1 capsule twice a day. And this is going to be the suggested supplements that we work with in phase 1. All right, I'm so happy for everyone, and let's get started.